Almost every fresher adds projects to the resume, hoping it will impress recruiters. But when the interview begins, many struggle to explain what they built. The result? Their projects fail to create impact and they lose the opportunity. In this video, we'll explore why projects fail in interviews and what you can do to present them effectively. Reason 1. Copy-paste projects. One of the biggest mistakes students make is picking ready-made projects from the internet. When an interviewer asks a simple question about the code or logic, they get stuck because they never build it themselves. Recruiters can easily spot copy-paste work and it destroys credibility. A project only adds value if you have personally built it and understand it. Reason 2. Lack of problem statement. Many students describe their projects with a simple line like, I built a website or I created an app. The problem is, this only explains what they built, not why they build it. Without a clear problem statement, the project feels like just another classroom assignment, rather than something meaningful. The truth is, it's perfectly fine if your project's purpose was mainly to learn a new technology. What matters is how you communicate the purpose and show that you applied your learning to solve a real issue. For example, instead of saying, I built a weather app, you could say, I built a weather app because I wanted to learn React and I solved the problem of students not knowing what to wear for unexpected rain by adding clothing suggestions. Reason 3. Weak explanation of tools and tech. Another reason projects fail is inability to explain the tools used. For example, saying I used Python is not enough. You need to explain why you choose Python, which libraries you used, and what role each played. Remember, a project is not just about showing the final output. Recruiters are checking if you understand the tech stack, the reasoning behind your choices, and how well you have selected the tools to build the project. This demonstrates that you didn't just copy a tutorial. You actually thought about your approach. Reason 4. Poor communication of skills. Even strong projects fail if you can't communicate them well. Many students use technical jargon without structure, confusing the interviewer. A project explanation should be simple. Start with the problem, describe the solution, explain the tools, and end with the result. Good communication often makes average project looks great. For example, I made an app with Flutter and Firebase. Instead, you can say, I made an app to remind students about assignment deadlines. I used Flutter to build it and Firebase to send notifications. It helped my classmates to submit work on time. Reason 5. Not preparing for questions. Students often prepare to project description but don't think about the follow-up questions. Interview may ask, how did you handle errors? Or what would you improve? If you can't answer, it shows you don't have depth. The best way to prepare is to revisit your project and anticipate 10 to 15 possible questions an interviewer might ask. How to present projects effectively. Number 1. Problem statement. Clearly state the problem you aim to solve. Number 2. Solution. Explain how you solved it and what features you used. Number 3. Tech stack. Mention the tools, frameworks or language you used and why. Number 4. Outcome. Explain what changed because of your project, like how it helped users, solved a problem or added value. Number 5. Learning and improvements. Share what you learned from the project and how would you make it better next time. So remember, a project is just not code. It's a story of problem solving. Projects fail in interviews when they are copied, lack of clarity or poorly explained. But when you truly understand your work, explain it confidently and it shows impact, even a simple project wins you an offer letter. Don't just build projects, learn how to present them. So now you know why projects fail in interviews and how to avoid those mistakes. If you found this video helpful, like and share it with your friends.